Wait, the world's most powerful backpack blower has less wind speed than the... Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB, and just so we're clear here, this Echo PB580T was purchased by my brother-in-law, and this Echo PB770T, as well as the PB9010T, were both purchased by me with my own money, so you know you're getting an honest review. These are all exceptional blowers and different in their own ways, so let's find out which one is best for you and your lawn. It all starts right up with these Echo two-stroke engines. The Echo PB580T, 58.2 cc's. Plenty of power for the average homeowner with less than 5,000 square feet of lawn to take care of. 58.2. The Echo 770T, 63.3 cc's. Great if you have a slightly bigger lawn, 5,000 to 10,000 square feet. 63.3. And the Echo PB9010T, touted as the world's most powerful blower in recent years, 79.9 cc's. You're basically strapping a go-kart engine to your back with this model. 79.9. And this type of power is going to be ideal for those with landscape companies or those with lawns larger than 10,000 square feet. Now, all these engines run best with clean air pumping into them. Air filters. The 580 has a single stage air filter. Works great, simple and reliable. Single. The 770T as well as the 9010T both come with dual stage air filtration, which allows for enhanced engine durability. Double. And help filter this video better with the YouTube algorithm, would you mind hitting that like button? Thank you. Fuel capacity. The 580 here has a 62 fluid ounce gas tank. And in my experience with its engine size, it burns fuel at an average rate. 62. The 770, 68.3 fluid ounces. And there's no doubt that this one definitely drinks it a bit faster. 68.3. Here on the 9010T, an almost laughable 83.8 fluid ounces, which is nearly 2/3 of a gallon. Chugging it like a frat boy during finals week. That's crazy, 83.8. Next up, CFM. How much air can you get under all those leaves? The 580, 517 CFM. The 770, 756 CFM. The 9010T, 1,110 CFM. 517, 756, 1,110. I guess if the flame goes out in your hot air balloon, simply turn on that 9010T and pump yourself right back up. Next up, wind speed at the nozzle. The 580T, 216 miles per hour, a respectable number for its size. The Echo 770T, 236 miles per hour. And when you tie that in with the higher CFM on this model, wet leaves get an extra push. The 9010T, 220 miles per hour. Wait, the world's most powerful backpack blower has less wind speed than their mid-range model? Echo, what gives? In my experience with these leaf blowers, there's so much CFM coming out of this model, you don't even notice it. 216, 236, and 220. It's funny, the 9010T has almost the same wind speed as the 580T. Next up, blowing force. The 580T, 22 newtons. The 770T, 33 newtons. And the 9010, 48 newtons. Now there's no question about it, each of these backpack blowers is ear busting, and in my experience, the further up you go, the better protection you're gonna need, and I found that having something like ear plugs for something like the 9010T is pretty important. These earmuffs just don't almost seem to cut it with this. Hearing protection is definitely required. Let's check out the noise ratings. The 580T, 70 decibels. The 770T, 74 decibels. And the 9010T, a whopping 80 decibels. Just to put that in perspective, in my classroom at school, I have a boat horn that I use if any of the students fall asleep, and that's 90 decibels. Ain't nobody falling asleep in that classroom. Overall weight, and these are dry weights with no fuel inside. The 580, 22.7 pounds. Pretty light, not too bad to carry around. For an average homeowner backpack blower, that's pretty good. The 770, 24.3. Those 24.3 pounds are starting to lean toward that heavier side. The 9010T, 26.7 pounds, and that one is noticeable. When you fill that up with fuel, after about 10 minutes of wearing it, it starts to wear on you. Now, all these units come with the following: Posi-Lock pipes that don't blow apart on the job, tube-mounted throttle controls, and each of these units is also available in a hip-mounted version, locking cruise controls, padded and vented backrests, as well as 5-year consumer warranties and 2-year commercial warranties on every model here. Now, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go start them up. We got it switched to on or run. We're gonna push the choke up. We're gonna prime it 3 times until we see fuel inside the bubble. That's 3, and I see fuel inside. Let's give it a pull. How about that? Choke down. We're good to go. Now the 770, we're gonna switch it to on or run. We're going to lift the choke up. We're going to prime it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Give it a pull. choke down. She's up and running. And the 9010T, we're gonna switch this to on or run. We're gonna take our choke lever and push it down, and we're going to prime it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Give it a pull, choke up, and we're up and running. Prices for each of these units as of the filming of this video: the Echo PB580T, $379.99. The 770T, $549.99. And the 9010T, $649.99. Now the big question is, which is best for you and your lawn? Well, this comes down to lawn size, how many trees you have, how many trees your neighbors have. And before buying one of these leaf blowers, you want to analyze your environment first. And definitely don't underbuy for your property. Every fall, I see countless neighbors who have lots of leaves in their yard, and they cheap out and they buy one of those small battery-powered leaf blowers that just has 0 power to it and a nozzle on it that's maybe this long, and then they have to go up close to the leaf pile, inches away, just to make a few leaves move. And they're usually dead within 15 minutes. Then they gotta go back inside and recharge. But if you buy what's best for your specific property, you will find that you will actually be saving time. Now, obviously, the 9010T is going to be the most powerful backpack blower in this comparison, hands down. But if you have a suburban home with a property that's less than 5,000 square feet and maybe only a couple of trees, then I would go for the 580T. It's slightly more powerful than some of the strongest handheld leaf blowers, and you can move piles of leaves a lot faster. Got a slightly larger property, 5,000 to 10,000 square feet, then the PB770T won't do you wrong. For properties that size and for more trees in the yard, it has an exceptionally good balance of CFM to wind speed. Huge property or got a landscape business, go for the 9010. Time is money, and you're gonna save it with the 9010. If you're a landscaper with that unit, you're gonna be saving time here at this house, and then that house. The minutes will just be racking up for sure. Time out. Echo still has the PB9010T listed on their website as the world's most powerful blower, but that is actually not the case as of the filming of this video. The RedMax EBZ9000 is currently the most powerful backpack blower on the market with a CFM rating of 1245, which is outstanding. That is wildly powerful. What's my pick? The 770T. It's durable, it's reliable, and it's ran flawlessly for me for the last 10 years. The weight to power ratio is excellent, and it comes highly recommended by small engine mechanics right here on YouTube. Which Echo backpack blower are you going with? Let me know down below in the comments. And I'll have all these leaf blowers linked down below in the description, as well as individual video reviews I've done on each one of these models linked there as well. Let's go make a tornado. Let's go. For more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.